Hey guys, welcome back. Small Louisiana Homestead here. Today we're just gonna do a little walk around the garden and I'm gonna show you how things are going on. So I'll see y'all in a minute. Alright guys, we'll take a little walk around and see how things been doing in the garden. The little fig trees are doing pretty good. Like they bloomed again. But that's kinda common. I still got some trimming to do. You can see I got some branches that are uneven from when I trimmed it for those little ones I want to make, and here they are right here doing great. We had a couple of nights of in the lower 40s, like 2 nights, so I went ahead and brought them indoors to make sure that they would make it, and they are looking beautiful. Every one of them is doing pretty good. I don't have one that dried out on me, as you can see. So yeah, everything's looking great on this. So we'll just keep these going, and then not sure if I'm gonna bring them in if we get a freeze. That's if we get a freeze. If I'm gonna bring them in or try leaving them in my greenhouse, but I'll see what stage they're at that point. See how big they are. So they're doing great. And right here, I have two. I have access to painted steel. So as you can see, I went ahead and built me two planters. Came out pretty good. Not sure what or when I'm gonna plant something in them. I just wanted to show y'all. It came out pretty good. Something, another little addition to the homestead. And our turmeric is coming along, looking good. There's some places that's starting to die back a little bit. And as soon as it totally dies back, we're gonna go ahead and I'm gonna show y'all what we got down there. See how we did, and I'm gonna show y'all the replanting process, and we'll probably might show y'all a couple little recipes. I'm gonna figure out by then, I guess, and see what we're gonna do with that. All right, guys, my little onions are looking pitiful. Some didn't even come up. The Texas Grano didn't even come up. Some they tried, but they didn't make it. I got some of the red Creole that might make it. I don't know if they're gonna make it to about the middle of November to get in the ground. I guess I'll have to see. But I did order some sweet onions from Hoss Tools, a little bunch of them. That way I can at least have some onions, and I can show y'all how I'll plant that and how I'm gonna overwinter that. That's the main thing I want to show y'all about doing onions down here in the south. So I don't know. We'll see how that goes. And here are the beets. They are tore up from the floor up. You can see that. I planted them kind of early in the fall. I think at the beginning of August I planted them, and it was still hot, and they got tore up. So it looks like I may have a few in there. I mean, they're still living, they're still making, but they just look so sad. Something had tore it up. Oh, look, there's one right there. There he is. Got him right there. So yeah, it's still getting the bug pressure is just as bad as it is in the beginning of the spring down here. So I'm gonna have to go and smash him down, and so I can try to save some of this. And the carrots are doing pretty good. That I planted at the same time, beginning of August. So we're gonna push to overwinter that also. And I'm gonna show y'all the other ones that I had planted in the back over there too. This is our garlic we had planted about a week ago. Nothing's showing yet. It's probably gonna take a little time, so I'll keep y'all updated on that as those start to grow. Strawberries doing pretty good. Still getting it. Our volunteer tomatoes. Not sure if that's gonna make anything, but I was just kind of letting them grow to see what would happen with them. And I saved 3 broccoli plants that I had planted by seed. I had planted a 6-pack, and I got 3 of them out of that. So it is a little bit cooler right now. Probably about 80 right now, I guess, in the mid-afternoon. So like I said, we had a cold front that came through and cooled things down dramatically than from where it was. And these are our my lima beans. They still going. I haven't picked no more since I think it was middle of last week. I picked a handful. You got some that just ain't making it. Again, I don't know if it's the heat that just don't want to leave that's causing that, or pollination problems. But I haven't really looked into it just yet. Sweet peas are still going. See how healthy some of them are. The stalks are really healthy from compared to the ones I had showed y'all. I planted a little too early, and they started drying up and curling up on me. So these are doing a lot better. And these are some of the cauliflowers. They're doing great. You can see how big those leaves are on those plants. I'm going to end up putting some type of a support for them to help hold them up for whenever they start making that head. Um, you can see how the stem wants to curl up. It's just gonna start. It's gonna make a. I mean, it'll make it, but it's gonna be laying on its side, like you can see like this. I want to get something to support it so that it can sit straight up like that instead of like that. So those are those purple moons, I think, and these are the clementine cauliflower. Now I'm gonna do the same thing to these. Yeah, this one's laying down. This one ain't even looking too good. I don't know if it's maybe the heat, maybe, and it needs a little more water. It looks like it's a water issue. I have to check my emitter right there on that side. And our collard greens are doing good. They're really liking the cooler weather. Been checking for bug pressure on these two. They really haven't came mess with none of this that I can see. Cabbage still going, green cabbage. I have one that just ain't gonna make it. I'm about to just pull it. I don't know what its problem was. It's been giving me problems for the last 2 weeks. One day it looks like it's doing good. The next day it just can't. It just don't want to do it. I don't know. The one that I had doubts of is this one right here, and this one is doing pretty good. It's just behind these, these other ones, but it's doing pretty good. So we shall see. And our multiplying onions, those are probably getting close. They should be bulbing up. I haven't checked this week yet. So hopefully I make a good bit of those because I want to plant some more in the spring next year. And you're just going to basically use the same bulb and let it dry out a little bit indoors and then save it up in a paper bag or a box or something. I put mine in a little box and then I'll replant them every year. And these are some more beets I had planted, I think 2 weeks ago. I did a little video on that I had showed y'all. I can go back and watch it if you missed it. And these are some more carrots. They're all doing pretty good. They get them watered down. I don't have my irrigation system hooked to this thing right here, to these two. But man, we are going through a drought right now. It is bad. It is just bad. The grass is dying in some spots. It is dry. You got the dirt flying all over. It is bad right now. We need some rain bad. Blackberries, still doing good. I had to added another little fence right here, a little support system. It's like a tomato cage. I had to put it because this thing started sprouting on the front end of the plant instead of off the back like it's been doing. So just kind of keep it trellised up, keep it going, and hopefully next year get some blackberries off of it. And I got this bed I haven't done nothing with yet. Probably just gonna save that for cucumbers in spring of next year. Kind of why it's just sitting there. This bed, I'm gonna end up moving this bed. I'm gonna do a video on it and show y'all how I'm gonna actually not technically move it, but I got some other little beds I'm gonna show y'all probably next week that I had purchased, some more little metal beds, and I'm gonna show y'all where I'm gonna put that and how I'm gonna set it up. And what we're gonna do is just gonna take that dirt that's in this bed and put it in those other beds. That way I can get this whole thing out of the way. And not sure if I'm gonna reuse it or what I'm gonna do, but by the time I get there to make the video to show you what we're gonna do with it, and I'm sure I'll have it figured out. And this bed right here is still open. More than likely, the onions are gonna go in this bed. This bed for sure, onions are going in. If I have any overflow, I might stick them in places, maybe within the cabbage or maybe with the cauliflower plants. Maybe I'll see. Depends how many I get. Supposed to have 50 plants in that bushel that I got from Horse Tools. Now plus whatever I get out of the ones that I tried making. So we'll see how that's gonna go. Well, guys, it's kind of a little quick video today. I don't have a whole lot going on in the garden, as you can see, not like I did in spring. But I mean, it is just we're in October, and we did get a cool front last week, which helped out a lot. But it is still hot. It just you can feel the sun just beating on you when you're out here. Um, I know pretty soon. I don't know the exact date of the time. It's supposed to change once again. Y'all don't know how that goes. So by that time, I would think that we're gonna have some shorter days. It's gonna cool off a lot faster, and you know, winter and all that's gonna start setting in. So that'll be a different season we'll be in, which the plants are gonna start reacting differently, way differently than what the way they're responding right now. So Um, and then, like I said, we're gonna overwinter our onions. We're gonna overwinter those carrots. We're gonna keep you updated through all of that and show y'all how that's gonna go and what that's gonna look like. Um, but hey, y'all pray for some rain, man. I could use some rain right now, that's for sure. Not just for the garden, but the grass. It is bad right now. I think it's the worst one this year. We had a little drought at the beginning of the year, or midsummer maybe, not the beginning of the year, but about midsummer, and I don't find it was as bad as this one. It has been weeks and weeks and weeks, not a drop of rain, none. Even with those cool fronts, they brought no rain at all. So, well, I want to thank y'all for joining me once again. We got a lot more coming up here on the homestead in the future, so y'all stay tuned. Y'all please like, share, and subscribe. Y'all keep in touch. You have any questions, you'll hit me up in the comments. I'll see y'all later. God bless.